Hello. So this is the astrology readings for all the signs. This is from the 30th of June through to the 6th of July, 2025. I hope everybody's had a good week. If anybody does want a reading with myself, we have the same offer on at the moment. It's been proven to be very popular. So there are half price or nearly half price readings on at the moment on my website, psychicalley.net. So for a 30-minute reading at the moment, it is $25, which works out £20. For a 1 hour reading, then it is $50, which works out at £40. So don't miss out. Have yourself a reading. This can be on future predictions, step by step, giving you evidence of the future, or it can be cord cutting, a love life reading, career path reading. There's lots of different things we can do. Okay, decision making. What if you decided this? What would happen? What if you decide that? What would happen? Okay, so other than that, I'm going to carry on and do these astrology readings today. So we're going to be doing, me and my guides, the earth signs first this week, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, then the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, then the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, following off and finishing off with the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerians. Okay, so these are just mini ones this week. But enjoy. Okay. So I'm going to be doing the mini recordings as well, like I did last week, because I thought, well, they went down very well. So, yeah, I think that would be a good thing. So 0222. Okay, so let me get up the Taurus. There it is. Yeah. Okay, so this is for Taurus. That is in the way, isn't it? I wonder if I can move that. Can I move that? I can move that. I didn't know I could move that. That's good. All right, so this is for Taurus, the 30th of June through to the 6th of July. Okay. Right. Lovely good week for Taurians. Okay, so they're telling me about a lovely surprise that you're going to be having. And this surprise is basically due to the fact that you've done something really nice for somebody in the past and it's paying off. So this is going to be one of those fuzzy, excited feelings that, only you know what you have done. Only you know why these lovely things are happening to you. It's an energy thing. And so, enjoy, really enjoy. Okay. Kindness, you might show upon one person. That person may not even respond, or it may not, come to anything, but someone else, a complete stranger, will then show you some love back. Okay. And because that's how the universal energy works. So you get what you give out. Okay. Absolutely. Okay, so they are talking about some obstacles. Okay, some obstacles that you feel have been in the way regarding a home situation. So is there a move, but you can't move? Or is there something that has happened, within your home that's causing obstacles? Is there something that you're needing to do regarding, your wisdom, going within yourself? Because the Hermit card, as I've got here, can represent the home, or it can represent going within yourself. So for some of you, this may be, I need to go within myself, find out who I am, what I'm doing. Am I happy? Am I truly happy? And am I living in my truth? And is that, if I'm not living in my truth, then am I blocking myself from getting what it is that I need or want or deserve? Okay, so, or it's about your home and there being some sort of block there. Okay, so sometimes if the move isn't happening, are you moving with the right person? Are you moving within the right time? You know, try and work that one out, because the universe usually does things for a reason. Okay. For those of you who are single, I do see some bit of flirtation, a bit of banter, I feel, with somebody who is really on your wavelength. I feel this person would have either moved here from somewhere else, or they would have been, maybe they like to travel. You know, this person is feeling a little bit out of sorts. Okay, and then along comes yourself, or could be you're feeling out of sorts. Maybe you've moved, and then this person comes along. But something to do with moving energy that is around this two connection. So this is going to fire up some response. Maybe it's about saying, do you know what? I think I am ready to meet someone. I think I am ready for that relationship. Now, for others of you, there may not be anything to do with love life. This could be a friendship brewing. You know, somebody who really understands you, somebody who, you know, you have been telling the universe, please, universe, I really need a friend. I really need somebody who can understand me. And then the universe says, well, here you go. Here you go. It's going to be a bit of a spend up, I feel. I feel as if the money's going out, which is going to be like, oh, I think I've got to be careful about where my money is now. Okay, so there's just a little bit of self-control is needed. Nothing that you can't do. Okay. And also they're talking about you know, some sort of legal or official documents as well, that when you look on it, you're thinking, oh, no. But it is okay. And I feel step by step by step. There may be somebody who's got a little fine or something like that. I don't know. It might just be one person I'm picking up on, but it is okay. Take it stage by stage, okay? So there you go. That's what I get for Taurus. Okay, so that was the recording for our Taurians. Let's go straight on to Virgos. So Virgos, 07. Well, 08, won't it be? 08. Okay, let's do that. So this is for Virgos. This is the 30th of June through to the 6th of July, 2025. All right. So because we're doing individual videos, I would need to say the date on each one. So, and my guides like to know the scope as well. My guides work like that. Okay, so let's tune in to Virgos. Okay, so they're talking about your psychic ability. They're talking about your intuition, something that comes to you from nowhere, like a download, and that download information could be coming about your life, you know, making things easier. Maybe you've been asking to find out, well, how do I, or will this happen, or what should I do if? And then all of a sudden that download comes. Or it can be, you know, for someone else. You might kind of get some information that is going to help the other person in your life. Okay. But either way, it is definitely going to be from spirit world. Okay. I'm seeing some DIY and some changes to the house. This doesn't have to be a bad thing. For some of you, it might be, but it doesn't always have to be. This can be something to do with decor. It can be to do with something that you're reorganizing, you know, moving furniture around, buying new things. But I do feel that this will be something that will make you proud of your home and a feeling of welcoming energy. Someone around you has got a bit of OCD. may not be an actual official term for it, but maybe they like things neat, they like things done the right way. Now, this person, I feel, is going to be involved in the reorganization and the doing things and making it look nice, okay? They're also saying that there is going to be a bit of a challenge coming up as well. This challenge is going to be regarding a child or a childlike adult, like somebody who's a bit, you know, bouncy energy, okay? Now, this means that, you know, sometimes we put it out to the universe, hey, I want something to change, I want something to do, you know, and the universe then says, here you go then, this is it for you. But either way, I feel that this challenge has come at the right time and there is a lot to do. Okay, so it's like, you know, when you can't wait to get started, it's like, you know, you might have to buy certain tools or certain things, you know, to get ready, okay, for what it is that you've got planned. Okay, that could be arts and crafts, that could be, you know, working on a project that is a surprise for someone. Okay, it just feels as if it's a good thing. You are taking charge of your life. You have the reins in your hands and you're saying, life is not going to steer me. I'm going to steer my life. I'm going to steer it where I want it to go. Okay, it's important. There's going to be a surprise, and I feel that this surprise is linking with like a big celebration that is going to have a ripple effect throughout your friendships and also throughout your, you know, your acquaintances as well. So this feels as if it's more of a global celebration, something that other people will be shouting from the rooftops about. And I also feel an element of breaking free from certain restrictions, things that have been holding you back. Okay, they are then going to be finishing, and new. It's like a renewal feeling of positive energy that is going to be going out there within our future, basically humankind future. Okay, so something, it's like a relief and a feeling of, oh, thank you. You know, this was that was touch and go for one moment, but it is actually really good. Okay, so there you go. That's what I get for Virgos. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, I said these were little ones, didn't I? And I'm really sorry they have had to be little ones today, but I was determined to carry on doing this for you. Okay, so Capricorns, the 30th of June through to the 6th of July, 2025. Okay, so here we go. All right. Okay, so it's going to be a very clear spiritual experience that is going to be coming through to you. This is like I didn't realize I had a psychic gift until today. For some of you, for others of you, it will be, wow, my psychic gifts have just gone up a few notches because this is big stuff. So you're going to be very, very pleased with the results of your abilities for sure, because I think that it's like predicting something and then it happens. The proof is absolutely there. They're talking about somebody moving, and I feel that there is a chance to reassess where you are and to move forward. Now, for some of you, it will be a physical move, okay, like you are relocating somewhere, you know, something that is quite a big thing. Now, for others of you, it might just be that there has been stagnation and now you're able to move forward. Either way, this is going to make you feel as if you've got a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders to actually get everything moving forward. There is a strong element of, you know, that you need to watch the little things and make sure that all those little things are done to the best of your ability. that will then line up to the big change that you want. So it's all to do with the stepping stones and achieving every little kind of like, it's like an objective, okay, in order to get to the end results. So it's like being tested, or it's like being, told, you've got to somehow focus, more, watch the small stuff, watch what's really going on, what's really happening in your world, and then adjust everything accordingly. Okay, there is a young person around you who I feel is feeling quite tearful, quite emotional. They're not able to express themselves as much. So see if you can give them some time. And sometimes just giving them time without even asking any questions, you may then find that they'll just open up and tell you in their own way what the problem is. But I do feel this is definitely a child. For some of you, if you haven't got children around, then this could be a childlike adult or somebody who's being a little bit naive and sensitive. Okay, so you're going to be giving the advice on how to take control of these emotions and of the situation that is unfolding around them. Something that's making them feel uncomfortable, making them feel as if they've not got the same control that perhaps they did before this event happened. Okay, I can see a party around you, some sort of celebration. I'm feeling, you're getting ready for some sort of get together, wearing nice clothes, doing something different with your hair, or doing something different, painting your nails, something like that. Or, buying a new shirt or new trousers, new shoes, something. I feel as if I'm getting excited about it. So could this be a wedding and you need to get prepared now? Or am I just seeing the wedding at this point this week? Who knows? But I do feel that you're going to be attending this wonderful celebration, whether that be a birthday, a wedding, a christening, or something else. I see that. So sometimes I pick up on like the invitation and it's at a later date, or sometimes I pick up on it actually happening, okay, at this time. So remember, it's the 30th of June through to the 6th of July. So this is next week. You may not know about it yet. So you're going to be breaking free from something that has been holding you back. You are very, very sure of yourself at this time, that everything is moving in the right direction at the right speed. Because everything is fitting together like a jigsaw piece, especially in one particular area of your life. And I feel that this freedom has come about because of the decisions that you've made and the energy that you are giving out as well. You are wanting to shout it from the rooftops because you are aware of, how hard it's been, and maybe that other people, you want to prove to them something. But that's not always the best idea, is it? Sometimes we have to be kind of put our ego to one side and just kind of, carry on as normal. But something is definitely helping you to break free from things. There is a job offer or an extra income or money coming to you, okay, Capricorns. I feel that's towards the end of this next week. This new money is going to help you to see where you need to go next, okay? This opportunity for you. Okay, so that's what I get for Capricorns. All right. So Leos, okay? Right. 1940. Oh, 1940. I wonder what that's about. Is that something for somebody? 1940. Who knows? But that's the timestamp. Okay, let me get comfortable. Put my heat pad on. Okay. Get my footstool. Get myself comfortable. That's the idea. All right. So let's have a look. So we'd change the time because I didn't actually start then, did I? So 20:30. All right. Okay, so this is astrology reading for Leos for the 30th of June through to the 6th of July 2025. Okay, what do they want to tell you this week? All right, here we go. Okay, I'm seeing education, higher education, or somebody maybe learning new skills. I see that there is an opportunity to focus on something that is actually going to bring about either more money or more security or happiness in the future. You are absolutely not obsessed, but you are very much set with your mind on, what you're going to do. Okay, there's very much that there. There has been some disruption, okay, and I feel that disruption is going to filter through a little bit to the following week, unfortunately. Now, this is because somebody has either let you down or somebody has made you feel as if you can't really rely on them anymore. Now, that may not be their fault. I don't know. All I know is that you are feeling a little bit less secure with a certain person in your life, and you're wondering what to do maybe about that. It's a bit like, when you put somebody on a pedestal or you expect a certain kind of level of understanding and they don't do that. That's what that feels like. Now, Spirit is saying to you that you don't have to rely on anyone because you have your spiritual team very much there and part of your journey. They know what you need, they know what you want. So, it's nice to have people on the earth plane to secure you and to make you feel whole. But at the same time, if that person isn't, able to help you the way that they did, please don't feel as if your world is crumbling. Just get more in tune with your higher self, more in tune with your spiritual team, and you will be balanced again very easily. I'm seeing somebody talking about moving, rerouting, or changing locations, either in a business or in a home. And I can see this person who is always searching for something better, for something more. I can see that this person sometimes feels let down or misunderstood by the people that are around them. This is a challenge in itself, and that is something. It's like they're needing to communicate and let people know why they are feeling the way that they are. Okay, it might not be what everybody else expects, but it's the way that they are handling things. They're showing me sunshine, and they're showing me vacation. So I can see somebody either on holiday here or they are going on a trip, a journey. Okay, that's what it feels like. I can see somebody who is either judging you for going on a holiday, or they are, maybe they're sulking because they want to go and then not able to go. But something is happening to do with energy, and when we take a break or go to a holiday or get away from things, we should never feel guilty about that. It's not for anybody to make us feel guilty. It's for us to say, these are experiences in our life that we're supposed to experience, and so perhaps we need to yeah, just perhaps we need to kind of like just go for it and try not to look back. Okay, enjoy the journey, because life is, you're here to experience things. It's not all about how much money you have in the bank. It's about those energetic experiences, and at the bottom line, it's about love. So there you go. That's what I get for lovely Leos. Okay, that's lovely. All right. Sorry, can't seem to get settled, but there we are. Okay, let's look at Sagittarius. So, okay, quick sip of drink. Okay, so this is Sagittarius reading for this week. This is the 30th of June through to the 6th of July 2025. Sometimes when you're watching this and you might not be that sign, you might not be a Sagittarius, you may also find that there is a message in there for you as well. So keep your ears open, okay, mind open, and see what you get, okay. All right, let me have a look and see. Sagittarius. I've got a Tinky who's grumbling at the moment. She's, I don't blame her either. I really don't. It's time that her kittens found new homes, and it's so hard. So the first wave of kittens has gone today. Lovely Gracie has gone to her forever home. The people that we've chosen for them have got, cats that are old, or they've had cats right the way through to the end of their life, cats, dogs. These people are a forever home for these cats. And I always go with a certificate that says, if ever you cannot find a home, if you ever need to rehome, you can't find a home, please contact me. And I've given them 3 different ways of contacting me, because I feel responsible always for any of my cats having kittens. So yeah, I always like them to experience 1 litter at least, which Tink did, and she is going for her operation. She's going for a checkup next week on the 9th, so a bit later than a week, and then operation after that. So yeah, we're keeping 1 kitten, so she's got 3 with her at the moment, so 2 have gone. Oh, it's so sad. It's really, really painful, sad. I don't like it. I really don't. And I don't like this bit where there's the calling out. I could cry just thinking about it. So if she comes up, I will be feeding her treats, and I will be making her feel as loved as possible. Okay, so let's have a look at Sagittarius. I'm going to redo the timer because obviously I didn't start it when we said. Okay, so let me stop that. Okay, I'm going to go back and delete that video. That's it. So this is it. So this is Sagittarius. This is the 30th of June through to the 8th of July 2025. If you're watching this and you are not a Sagittarius, but you are another sign, but you might find some messages in here reply to you as well. Okay, so let's have a look then. Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody around you who is acting in a very strange way. I can see them being, maybe catching them out on a lie, or maybe they're not being as truthful as they usually are and as open. There seems to be something that is going on in their life that they feel they don't want to tell you about. I also feel as if this person may be being a little bit more cutting, or, you know, when someone's a bit short with you, a bit like that, okay? Or you're watching them be short with other people, okay? But either way, I've got a daddy long legs flying about. Yeah, either way, you are, just keeping an eye on them. Maybe they're a loved one and they're not usually acting like this. So it's like, well, what's wrong with them? Okay. There is emotional anxiety. So this card came out to confirm what I was getting. And I love it when it does that. Sorry, that one. I love it when it does that. It's like the cards confirm what I've already been channeling through. So that's kind of how it is. So yeah, I feel as if there's lots of choices that now need to be made. There's an overflowing feeling of, how do I approach this? Do I speak about this person, who's acting strange? Do I confront them or what? Okay. There is some information that you don't want to hear. So it's like, maybe I've got to let them have their secrets. If I had a secret that, maybe I feel is not something I can share, then you just don't know. You really don't know. And sometimes it's difficult to know how to approach certain people in this circumstance. The card that I've got is somebody holding their ears like this. So this is why I'm saying to you, maybe there are things that is best left as it is for now. I feel that the truth will overflow anyway, and everything will become as clear as it possibly can be. Okay, so just maybe timing. Okay, just wait for the timing. Okay, so I can see you standing your ground, standing up for yourself. You are not backing down. You are taking control over your life, okay? So this feisty energy has just built up inside you, and you are now not going to take any crap, okay, from anyone. But doesn't mean to say that you're argumentative. It does mean to say that you are just going to watch how people react to you, watch how people are, making you feel comfortable or relaxed, okay, in their company, and being, saying to yourself, I don't want to be in anyone's company that makes me feel uncomfortable. So I feel that this is all to do with kind of this readjustment of your life and your energy. Unfortunately, when we have to work in maybe close proximity of other people, we don't have a choice, do we? We have also, I used to work in offices, and there was always one bully in the office, and there was always one person who had drained you completely emotionally. There's always these things. Yeah, so this is something to do with energies. Okay, definitely this week. I can see a celebration around you as well, Sagittarians. This is going to be a time to say, well done, congratulations. You are amazing. Okay, so there's all of that to look forward to. And I see drinks raised and, the words congratulations. There's going to be a lot of pride. There's going to be a lot of, just a feeling of, rising up with love in your heart. Okay, there's going to be that. Okay, so I'm seeing sunshine, happiness, okay, around you as well, and some good news around education or somebody who is doing a test or learning things. That's going to be brilliant. This is going to also cause a bit of a lot of changes actually in that person's life. So, it's good, but it's also chaotic too. Okay, so there you go for Sagittarius. Okay, so on to Aries. Okay, Aries 3450. Okay, so Aries, 30th of June to the 6th of July. Okay. What do they want to say? My grandson laughing in the bedroom there. You're still here, so you're going home? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. So you're looking after yourself, or you're looking after somebody who is around you. This is the caring energy. This is the taking care of yourself. Maybe looking at your way of life, and are you actually putting yourself first? You know, sometimes we forget this and we're always putting other people ahead of ourselves when we know that we are, you know, we're neglecting ourselves, or we're neglecting situations that need to be resolved. I can see a change of somebody's kind of either diet, or a change of somebody's health in some way. I never pick up on bad health matters. So this would be a case of wanting to change something to make you feel better. Okay, so I use the doctor's as diagnosis, not me. So there is a good feeling though. So I feel that the changes, okay. So the changes that you have implemented are a good thing, because I've got that card, the 10 of Cups, which is I'm feeling there's a well-being feeling around yourself, and a chance really of making yourself balanced and happy, okay, with life. Okay, so it's like the balance of work, rest and play for sure. I can see an appointment, okay, that you attend, and this appointment is going to help you out in a big way. Okay, that's what it feels like. And I can see good feeling around that appointment. Now, that appointment could be for well-being for some of you, and for others of you, this could be an interview. It could be a date. It is an appointment that you would write down in a diary and look forward to, okay, or at least know it's coming, and make sure you attend at that time and day. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody feeling a bit rejected, and somebody, miscommunications and misunderstandings, and a need to get to the bottom of maybe some secrets or secretive behavior that is going on around you, Aries. You are trying to juggle finances around. You're also trying to juggle work commitments, or family commitments. You know, lots of different kind of jugglings. Okay, that's how it's shown to me. And you know, when you're trying to be everything to everyone, but there's always somebody who feels that you aren't quite doing enough. There seems to be something that you need to be doing that is, and you're not doing it. And so there's a little bit of I'm feeling frustrated because I just can't take on everybody's issue. So it's a little bit frustrating, but you can only do what you can do. You are going to be drifting away from a certain person who is expecting far too much from you. You can't please somebody who demands to be pleased, because that person will always be looking for something else that you haven't done. And usually the actual results are they are not looking at themselves or within themselves for something that's maybe missing in their own life. So they're saying don't feel bad if somebody has decided to either let you go, move on, because you're not pleasing them. Okay, they will be back. Okay, they will be back, and you can only be yourself. That's it. So there you go. That is what I get for Aries. Okay, quick sip of drink. So we're going on to air signs now. Air signs. Okay, so this is Aquarius. Okay. This is the 30th of June through to the 6th of July 2025. I'm sorry, on the recording, you're probably sick of me saying that date, but it's because of these little ones. That's why I'm having to do it. Okay. So, Aquarius, what is going on with you? Right. So, there's a lot of exchanging of money I'm seeing. It feels as if it's like, when you're kind of giving here, taking here, moving from that bank account to this bank account, sorting out this monetary situation, paying off that, which then will help with that. So it's like all this juggling around and sorting out. And I do feel as if, there is certain things that you don't want other people to know. Maybe you don't want people to know if you're struggling. Maybe you don't want people to know if there's any kind of issues going on in your life. And there's privacy, okay, energy I'm seeing around you. Once again, you can trust somebody and have them know everything. And then that person drifts out of your life, and that person then goes with your secrets. So sometimes it's very difficult to trust people in your life that is going to, are they going to be there forever? Or is this one of those people that are just flowing in your life and then out? It's tricky. So I feel that you're maybe getting a little bit of a nudge to be careful who you're telling your private information to. And especially this week, there's something to do with this week about that. I do see that there is a bit of gossip energy, or somebody who is a bit of a gossip around you. They don't know how to keep things to themselves, keep things private. I feel that they're like a chameleon, and whoever they are with or whatever crowd they're with, their loyalty is with them. Okay. And that can sometimes be upsetting for the other group at the time. So you feel a bit tormented because you might be seeing this behavior, and although you don't want to necessarily judge them, but you're also kind of may have to address it. Okay, that's what they're saying. I'm trying to get around it. It's like, no, they've probably got to address it. Okay. All right. So there's also somebody who is branching off on their own. And this is, sorry, I've just remembered I've got to arrange a reading for this lady. She didn't like the tarot cards. So I said, I'm sorry, I used the tarot cards. So I said that I would find somebody for her. So I will do that. But anyway, she just come into my mind for some reason. She just came in. But anyway, there is somebody who I feel is going off on their own. And I feel that there seems to be a bit of it's like a scared kind of feeling. I feel panic, and not feeling reassured by the people that are around them. This person has been walking sideways around a situation. This person could be yourself, or it could be somebody that you know. But I do know that sometimes we have to play things in a very tricky but careful way, so this person doesn't feel so spooked. I can see that, this person, is probably nothing you can do to make them feel any better, unfortunately. And this is how this is going to go by. I can see protection and making sure that everybody that you love is protected, happy, and feeling safe and secure. Other than that, it's everyone else to their own, really. They can do whatever they need to do. There's no negativity or nastiness around you. Nothing is aimed at anybody else to make them feel bad. But if they choose to see badness, then they just choose to see it. Yeah, I can see why I had to do that anyway. There is a journey coming up. I can see a trip, a short trip or a long trip, not sure. For some of you, it'll be short one, some of you long. I just saw bags, and I also saw a challenge. Okay, so going on this trip or this vacation, holiday, wherever you are in the world, going on this, journey, you are it is a challenge as well. So it's not an easy thing to do, but it is something that you want to do. Okay, so that's what I see there for Aquarius. Okay. All right. So I hope you're enjoying these little videos as well. They're going up on, I'm trying to put it on TikTok and Instagram and all of them. That's what I'm trying to do. So let's have a look. 46. Right. So this is Geminis. Okay, Geminis, Geminians. This is the 30th of June through to the 6th of July, 2025. There's a wonderful Gemini lady called Kim who is having 2 of these other kittens that are here. Which would then leave the one that we're keeping. So Kim is going to be, my friend, is going to be having the 2 boys. So we'll be able to keep in touch with them and see photos. All of them will be able to see photos of them. So yeah, very exciting. Very sad too, though. But yeah, so let's have a look and see what's going on with Geminis this week. All right. Okay, so there's somebody who you're not talking to. Okay, for some reason you've had to protect yourself and maybe become closed off. Okay, regarding this person or maybe a group of people, but you felt better for the being apart. You felt as if that was the best thing to do. Okay. There's also a sense of when you've got it's like I've got to make sure that my health, wealth and happiness is protected. And sometimes there is somebody who is around me that I just don't see eye to eye with, or maybe you did but you don't now. I do see that drifting, but I do see the verbal communication, the written communication is no more. Okay, you no longer communicate, and this is self-preservation, is what they're telling me. Okay, so there is a very very good meeting that is going to be coming up for you, or someone close to you. But this person is definitely going to be excited about this meeting, but there seems to be a little bit of a disappointment, and I'm not sure why or what. I can see there being a bit of a spiritual block. So it could be that one person is open and aware and maybe one person isn't. So for some of you, there is that is a stipulation of meeting somebody. And I read for a lot of spiritual people because it is, via Greg's in 5D channel. So I read a lot for those people, and those people are awake and aware, male and female. They are awake and they want to meet a partner who is also awake and aware. They can't have somebody who is closed off. They'd rather carry on being single. And I feel that at least for one of you, there is a date and there's a disappointment because this person just is very closed off regarding that. So unfortunately, now for other people, this might just be, that you are withdrawing your energy, from maybe, certain crowds of people. Okay, this can be that. Okay. I can see that there is an opportunity, I feel, to either buy a property or to move, okay? Because what I've got is I'm juggling my money to try and see if I can afford it. I'm sorting out my financial status so that I can be the best that I can be in order to go where I want to go. So I do feel as if there is somebody out there who's stretching themselves quite thin, but that can also act as an affirmation. So I know that sounds crazy, but there's, you know, I'm going to say to you that sometimes you go, you I live in hand to mouth, okay, all year you live in hand to mouth, and then you get like Christmas come up, and you are aware that you are going to be making sure that every single person that you love and adore is going to get a gift. Now that would be an absolute no. You would never be able to afford it, but the universe supplies you with the opportunity to give them a gift. Okay, so you find it somehow. That is an affirmation, because it's an expectation that you will have the money to do that. And I know it can be stressful, but also sometimes if you feel as if I'm not sure I'm going to be okay with this, the universe makes it happen because it is an expectation. And I'm not telling you to live outside your means at all. I'm just saying that we are very powerful in ourselves. We're very powerful at manifesting, and they just want you to be aware of that. Okay, so that is for Geminis. Okay, so let's do the timestamp. Okay, and a quick drink. Okay, so this is for Libra. Okay, so this is my lovely, loving husband, Greg Prescott, and this is for you because he's a triple Libra, and this is for all the other Libras out there as well. Okay, so let's see. Tuning in to the Libra energy. All right, so I'm seeing a feeling of, you know, when there's a bit of worry around you, and there's also a feeling of, you know, I'm sulking because I'm not getting what it is that I want. And then along comes a breakthrough. It's like, oh, nothing's happening, nothing's changing, everything is on hold. I'm not getting what I want. And then bam, there it is. And it turns out better than you thought. It turns out with more opportunity and security. Okay, that's what it feels like. Sometimes we're in need of being feisty. Sometimes we need to kick our guides up the bum. And I know that sounds awful, but they are your spiritual team. You all sat around a round table. Nobody on that table was better than anyone else, not you and not anyone else. And you all decided that it was yourself, you, that was going to come down here and experience this time in Earth's history, where you're going through the greatest awakening, the greatest spiritual awakening that this Earth has ever seen. Okay, this is amazing. There's so many people that are going to be understanding the truth about everything. And so you were chosen, but your team are absolutely your equals. And so if you need them to kind of step up a bit more, if you need them to help, and you don't feel as if they understand just how bad it is down here sometimes, then explain it to them in layman's terms. But don't back down. You know, sometimes they don't understand. So yeah, that's what I feel is maybe happening here. Okay, at least for some of you. But I do see that that has paid off, because when I look at this, it's like, oh yes, I can see they're definitely going forward. Okay, so feeling very, very focused on your ambition, on the end game, the end result. And this is the abundance card there as well. So sometimes we have to speculate to accumulate, sometimes in life. And that is just the way it goes. Okay, they're also indicating that, you know, from, you know, it's like finding out something that you should have been aware of, or somebody should have told you, and they haven't. And because they haven't, you have been walking on eggshells around a certain situation or a certain problem, when it should have been very much listed and been explained to you. Okay, so this is going to be some time that you are going to be voicing your opinion, or getting your opinion out there and known or listed. Okay, that's going to be very, very vibrant, okay, in your life. And I can see that secrets are going to be blasted open. Okay, so no more secrets, no more hiding behind, you know, information withdrawal. Okay, there's none of that. Your spiritual experience, your spiritual ability. I'm seeing a new business that is going to come from this. I'm seeing abundance of money and a financial. It's like security, like in a nutshell. And I'm also seeing somebody who has been working for an employer, who is going to branch out and start maybe a little business up on the side, and that will go very well. Okay, we've got the 10 of Pentacles alongside my self-employment card. So yeah, be assured that you have the ability to earn money outside of a corporation or outside of an employer situation. No one's saying that you have to leave one in order to do the other, though. So, you know, you need to have your feet on the ground and be very grounded about it. Okay, so there you go. That's what I get for Libra. Okay, so it is now Scorpio. Yeah, so this is my other daughter, Scorpio. So I just have to have a little breather in between for my voice. And of course, to read in my lipstick, it's meant to be that way. Cheers. Okay. Scorpios. So 58, 30. So this is for Scorpios. Okay, 30th of June through to the 6th of July, 2025. So this is my youngest. She's a Scorpio, Rhiannon. And also for all you Scorpios. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody who's feeling quite sensitive and tearful, okay, around you, or can be yourself. I'm also seeing issues in a love life situation, or for some of you, it will be family. And I'm seeing a bit of a divide or a need to repatch, okay, reestablish some boundaries, and try and understand each other. Okay, decision time about this is okay, but this is not okay situations. Okay, there is going to be some plans for the future. that is going to help to bring you all closer together and to help everybody understand what each other has been going through. I'm seeing application forms also around yourself or someone in your family. I'm seeing this being an exciting new beginning, something that you have been wanting to do for quite a while now. Okay, you've been wanting to do this. They are showing me, yeah, they're showing me that this is all about balance. This is all about trying to have that the everything that you want, you know, and everybody is then happy, okay, with that. There's a bit of a battle going on with somebody who's gone withdrawn within themselves. Excuse me. They have it's like they've stopped talking, or they've stopped expressing their emotions. This is a sense of being kind of drained, if you like, emotionally, and you know, needing to find out really what they want to do with the rest of their life, because I feel communication lines have gone down, and everybody needs to be aware of this. Okay, because sometimes if somebody goes within themselves too much, they can be lost in a system, lost in, you know, depression, and so this is what I'm seeing you focus on. Now, by the end of the week, I can see upliftment again. I can see that everything is back on track. I can see everybody talking about their wishes, and excitement is building. So sometimes we can get through some barriers by talking about the future and getting that person to get excited about their future and about maybe where they want to go and what they want to do. This is going to help everybody. Excuse me. A challenge is being set by yourself that has been, you know, it's like there was a challenge before, but you had to cancel it, or you had to wait. Now you don't have to wait. You can now go forward with a clear mind and a clear energy. Okay, it's like, well, that was a bit of a blip, or we had to hit pause on that, and now we don't have to. Now we can just be ourselves. Okay, and that is enough for everybody. Getting excited over moving or over a holiday. I see. And Tinky just wants to come say hi. She wants you to let her know that the kittens, she's missing her kittens. She's missing her kittens, bless her. But it's okay. We know that they've gone to very good homes. And we can't keep all 5. We just can't. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, so there seems to be, she's looking at the trees swaying on the video there. So I feel that you're going to be taking a leap of faith, and I can see a holiday, a break, or moving. Okay, I'm seeing there some changes for the future, for the better. So there you go. That's what I get for Scorpios. Hey, Tinky Tinks. Tink, tink, tinkies. Do you want another stick? Because you're eating your dinner too, which is a good girl. She was going through a stage where she wasn't eating her dinner. You want this? Let me put it over here. She's got it, and she's going to take it to the floor. Bless her. Oh, it's hard. It's hard on my heart. It really is. This is the bit I don't like. I don't like this bit. I never have done, like the kittens go to a new home. But I love it when I start getting the photographs and seeing those kittens on their own little adventures. And one of the kittens has going to be introduced to a tortoise, a house tortoise. And so this tortoise apparently is the right character. And so this kitten is going to be introduced to that. So can't wait to see the video of that. So yeah, that's going to be pretty wonderful, I think. And they are forever homes, so it's all good. Right, let's have a look for Pisces now. Pisces. Okay, so 105, 15. Okay. So this is Pisces. This is the 30th of June through to the 6th of July 2025. And Pisces it is. Okay, this is me, my mum, and also the other Pisces out there. Okay, what's going on with you guys? Okay, so you're going to be having some really strong ideas. These ideas are just going to be coming in boom and boom and boom and boom. And these ideas are going to be to do with business. They're to do with opportunities. Maybe it can be, life path. But it's something that you will do as a project. Okay, that's what I know. It's a project, it's an opportunity, and it's something that is going to bring you joy and happiness, and also other people joy and happiness. Can also hear somebody being outspoken, speaking out about it, making yourself known, getting your opinion out there. Okay, trying to, talk to people the way you need to. Now there is there's I've got such big opinions about Lucy Connolly, who is in jail for tweeting, 31 months, just writing down, her frustrations with the two-tier system. So, I try and keep the political stuff out of these, but it's very, very difficult here in the UK with what is actually going on here. So I can take that information because I wanted to start a channel of my own, apart from the Psychic Alley one, just a different one and I don't want to shut down Greg's by being too opinionated. Yeah, so maybe that's what they're telling me there, because I've got outspoken honesty. Okay, now for others of you, this may be more personal. It may be more to do with, you speaking out within your family or your friendships. Okay, so remember, this is about your own journey through these readings. Okay, even if you are not a Pisces, sometimes you can get a message. It's in here. Okay. So I can see there being a need to gather some money together. It's like all the pots of money that you have, it's like gather it into one for this particular situation. And so that can be energy as well, getting all your energy together to make it happen. Okay. I'm seeing somebody who is being a little bit selfish around you. This person is trying hard to disrupt the future, trying hard to, corrupt other people's opinions and to not allow other people to speak out about that. And I feel that this person is more close to home. That's not a global thing. This is more close to home. I'm seeing there being a strong psychic energy and a shift up again with psychic ability. So this is going to be quite a new thing. And sometimes we have to get our feisty head on in order to get to cross over barriers and things that are obstacles. We can get past that only sometimes when we get our dander up. Okay, we say in England. Yeah, you are going to be focused on the future for sure. This is a very comfortable card that says, this is who I am, like it or not, but this is who I am. Some people see one part of you, and then other people see other parts of you, and people that really know you get to see all of the parts of you. Yeah, it's important. So the mother card has come up. So maybe this is also linking to maybe my mother. Okay. Or maybe for you, what does a mother figure represent? Okay. In your life, alongside looking after, taking care of, is there a carer situation happening, and you're needing to step up with care for your mother or a mother figure? And there seems to be financially having to balance things out financially, and get the ball rolling when it comes to money and changing things over to a better system regarding a mother figure or financial structure there. So that's what I get for Pisces. Okay. So next and last, we have 01 11 21. It's interesting numbers, isn't it? Okay, so this is for Cancerians. Okay, this is the 30th of June through to the 6th of July 2025, and this is for my eldest daughter Meggie, and for all the other Cancerians out there. Okay, so you have a real challenge on your shoulders at this time. You are doing an amazing job at batting off anything that is no good for you, or information, that is no good for you, and sifting out what it is that is good for you. You are definitely putting some boundaries in place, and making this the best it can be, okay, to do with these boundaries. Okay. So I can see that it's like this challenge has come about for you to try and show it's like, I feel as if it's misunderstandings, but it's also these boundaries. So it's like I can see that you're writing down information that may have been given in the wrong way. Okay, and I see this being something very important to you. I'm also seeing that there is very, very much an independent person, somebody who feels as if they're fighting on their own, somebody who is trying to do whatever they can, but actually they need a bit of support and a bit of help at this particular time. But they feel as if whichever way they're trying to find that help, there is an obstacle, or there is, something that doesn't quite add up or equal out. Okay, so I'm also seeing getting excited about a holiday. Okay, and I feel this holiday or this break that you're going on is going to bring the family closer together, and is also going to be good for everybody in a health way. I can see the wanting to put your family or your friends or close people in like a safety kind of shell around yourself and your family, so that they can't be hurt or harmed. You're feeling very protective of everybody at this time. I'm seeing a car or some sort of this is like I don't know, train, like a transport. Okay, and I can see there being something to do with transport and something to do with travel plans. I'm seeing, and that is around you or around somebody close to you. and there being an issue and needing to get that resolved. I can see that somebody always feels as if they know right, or they know what the situation is, or it's all about them. And I can see that sometimes this can clash with what we feel is the right thing. Okay, I'm definitely seeing some plans and planning for the future, and this planning is going to go very, very well. Sometimes we have to go within ourselves to make the best decision when other people aren't around, kind of trying to pressurize you or push you into making the decision that they want you to make. But I see that there's a very important decision. It's this week, and it's going to stretch you emotionally, but it is also something that is going to reap results as well. It does look like you as a mum are also needing to kind of level up on a spiritual level and listen to your heart, listen to your gut feeling, because it's really telling you something at this time. I do see the 10 of Cups, which means there will be a well-being energy, a feeling of overflowing of emotions and happiness there. So it's like I'm seeing a mini breakthrough with information that is going to allow, healing or health to happen. Okay. Or, the flow of information is going to make you feel better and more in control of your life, Cancerians. That's what they're telling me. Okay. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the readings. So that's it for the astrology readings this week. I'm so happy that you are here, and I will do the timestamps on the video as well. So I am going to nip over and do and have a catch up with a dear friend. But anyway, lots of love, and take care of yourself, and keep thinking on the highest possible time frame, the timeline. Okay, the highest timeline. Okay, so keep thinking in a positive way. That way you are you're not bringing to you anything that you don't want. Okay, whatever you think you deserve, you will get. Okay, remember that. Okay, anyway, thank you. And if anybody wants a reading, please go to psychicalley.net. And there's a big sale on at the moment, nearly half price readings at $50 for an hour, works out £40, or $25 for half an hour, which works out £20. So the best sale yet that I've had. Okay, so don't miss out. Pop over there. Bye for now.